Ever stared at a picture and wondered if it was real or just a dream? Imagine a place on Earth so astonishing, so breathtaking, it feels as if it was conjured from the pages of a fantasy novel. Petra is that placey city not built, but born from the very heart of the mountains, where history and legend are carved in stone. The Arabian sun blazed overhead, turning the desert into a furnace. The wind, hot and unyielding, whipped sand across the barren land, sculpting the ancient rocks into ever-changing shapes. In this harsh, unforgiving landscape, a secret waited, a testament to human will and imagination, so profound it seemed impossible. Petra, the Rose City, lay hidden, its existence whispered among nomads, its legend growing with every retelling. It was said to be a city of unimaginable wealth, a crossroads of empires, a sanctuary shaped by patient hands and bold dreams. For centuries, Petra was little more than a rumor, a tantalizing story passed from traveler to traveler. But in the early 80s, a young Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt set out to find the truth. Disguised as an Arab, driven by curiosity and a hunger for discovery, he ventured into the treacherous valleys of southern Jordan. He followed the faintest of trails, guided by the stories of those who had only heard of the city's wonders. The journey led him to the Seek, a narrow, winding gorge, a masterpiece of nature's own design. Towering walls, streaked with shades of ochre and rust, rose hundreds of feet above, so close together that the sky became a thin ribbon of blue. Inside, the air was cool, a welcome relief from the desert's heat. The silence was ancient and deep, broken only by the echo of Burckhardt's footsteps. He walked for what felt like forever, the path twisting and turning, each bend revealing only more rock. Doubt crept in. Was this just another mirage? Another legend that would fade in the harsh light of day? Then, suddenly, the Sick opened up. A sliver of sunlight pierced the shadows, and there it was, the Treasury, Al-Khazneh. It wasn't just a building, it was a vision. The facade, carved directly into the rose-red cliff, glowed with an inner light. Columns, pediments, and intricate sculptures seemed to shimmer in the sun. Burckhardt, who had seen wonders across continents, stood frozen, overcome by awe. In that moment, he wasn't just witnessing history, he was living it. But the treasury was only the beginning. As Burckhardt explored further, Petra revealed itself as a city of astonishing scale and beauty. It was the creation of the Nabataeans, a remarkable Arab people who, starting in the 4th century BCE, transformed this remote valley into a thriving metropolis. They were masters of water, building complex systems of dams, cisterns, and channels to capture every drop of rain. This ingenuity allowed them to grow crops and support a large population in a place where life seemed impossible. Petra's location at the crossroads of ancient trade routes made it a hub for goods from across the world. Frankincense, myrrh, spices, and silks flowed through its markets, enriching the city and its people. Petra was not just a collection of buildings. It was a living, breathing city, seamlessly blending nature and human artistry. Its winding paths led to hundreds of tombs, each one unique, each one a testament to the wealth and status of those buried within. The royal tombs, with their grand facades and intricate carvings, stood as silent witnesses to the city's glory. High above, the monastery, Ad-Dir, waited, its massive facade carved into the mountain, reachable only by climbing hundreds of steps. The climb was grueling, but the reward was a view that seemed to stretch to eternity, and a sense of peace that lingered long after the journey ended. Yet Petra was more than a city of the dead. It was alive with markets, temples, and homes. Though many structures have been claimed by time, the outlines of daily life remain. Imagine the sounds of merchants bargaining, the scent of spices in the air, the clang of blacksmiths at work, and the hum of voices in a dozen languages. The Nabataeans understood that trade was their lifeblood, and they built their city to welcome the world. But like all great stories, Petra's tale is one of triumph and loss. For centuries, the Nabataeans held their independence, skillfully navigating the politics of the ancient world. They forged alliances, resisted invaders, and prospered. But the wealth of Petra drew the attention of Rome. In 106 CE, under Emperor Trajan, Petra was annexed and became part of the Roman Empire. At first, this brought new prosperity. Roman roads and trade networks connected Petra to the wider world. But over time, new sea routes made the long desert journey less important. Earthquakes struck, damaging the city's buildings and water systems. Slowly, Petra's markets grew quiet, its streets less crowded. The decline was slow, almost silent. Economic changes, natural disasters, and perhaps even internal struggles wove together to dim Petra's light. The city faded, its tombs neglected, its water channels choked with sand. For centuries, Petra was lost to the outside world, its secrets guarded by the desert, and its legend kept alive only in stories. Burckhardt's Rediscovery was the spark that reignited the world's fascination with Petra. Archaeologists and explorers followed, each uncovering new pieces of the city's past. Every artifact, from a shard of pottery to a grand temple, added to the story of the Nabataeans and their incredible achievements. Today, Petra stands as a powerful reminder of what people can accomplish even in the harshest of environments. Its rose-red cliffs glow in the setting sun, just as they did thousands of years ago. The sense of wonder is real, the scale of ambition, the beauty of the carvings, the echoes of lives once lived. As night falls and the stars blanket the desert, Petra remains an enigma, city of dreams and memories, a monument to human creativity and the mysteries that still lie hidden beneath the sands. So, as you imagine walking through the Sikh, seeing the Treasury for the first time, or climbing to the monastery, remember, Petra is not just a place. It is a story, one of resilience, ingenuity, and the enduring power of human hope. And its echoes still call to us, inviting us to discover, to wonder, and to remember.